soil on my eye. What better a time than to film this video when I'm feeling like this? I mean, I'm just feeling great right now. Obviously, I've done my makeup. It's Valentine's. It's Valentine's Day. I'm going out tonight with my boyfriend. We're gonna go watch Magic Mike. I'm very excited about it. I just feel, generally, stunning. And I don't mean just on the outside. Pretty much, I was just not feeling myself. Like, I was getting irritated, like I wasn't feeling good. I was comparing myself to other women, like appearance-wise, everything-wise. And I'm like, hold on, no, this is not what we're going to be doing. It's almost like a frustration for me, because when I am feeling good about myself and when I'm in these moments where I'm like, I'm talented, I'm beautiful inside and out, all of those things are true all of the time. The problem is that we can get into these cycles of feeling like shit and we can't get out of them. And I honestly think that we just don't prioritise loving ourselves as much as we really should. And I don't want to just recycle positivity quotes and self-love hacks here. I do genuinely just want to sit down and talk to you about how I'm feeling about this, and I guess the tips and tricks will come with the video. But yeah, I recently cut my hair, so let me just show you properly. So my hair used to be like down to here, I'd say. It's a bit lopsided. I sent a picture of my hair, like the piece that I cut off, to my hairdresser. I was like, it's done. He actually approved, I think. So this is just an example. I struggled with my hair for so long. I do have sensory issues for whatever reason. I have sensory issues with my hair, so it doesn't help that my hair gets greasy every single day. Like, I will wash it in the morning, and when it gets to the evening it will start to go greasy. It's that bad. So I am in the process of not washing my hair as much. I know that's a thing. When my hair gets greasy, it really upsets me, and I know it might sound pathetic to some of you out there, but if you know, you know. It consumes me. I can't go about my day without feeling a certain type of way, because I can feel the grease pouring out of my head, and it just gets tangled really easily. Well, it did when it was really long. And so I was like, why am I not just cutting my hair off? Like, I could cut my hair off at any point in the day. Like, why don't I do that for myself, you know? And I had this weird attachment to my hair, and I don't know if that has anything to do with long hair being like a desirable thing or whatever, but I was like, fuck it. Like, yeah, I love having long hair, but my comfort and my happiness, I guess, is so much more important than that. And ever since cutting it off yesterday, I just feel so much better. My hair's lighter. It just even sits better. Like, the way it's dried, I really like. It's not as like messy. So yeah, that's one thing that I did for myself that was like, Laura, get over yourself, cut your hair off, like, do what you need to do to feel better, you know? Anyways, I went off on a bit of a tangent. This is not a hair video, even though I should be in a hair advert. But yeah, I just want to say, like, we really just don't spend enough time embracing ourselves. And I'm gonna tell you a few things that I do that really help me to get back into my like defined feminine energy, make me feel like more than just a body and a brain, if you know what I mean. Like, making me feel like I'm some kind of spiritual goddess flying around the astral plane, okay? If that's how you want to feel, keep watching the video. I know not everyone likes to do this. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. It's your life, your body. Set aside some time and look at yourself in the mirror. Look at your body. Just embrace what you see. I know this might be hard for people who have like body dysmorphia and stuff. Again, it's not for everyone. If you don't like it, don't do it. But just give it a go. If you've never tried this before, really just be in that moment. Flirt with yourself. Literally flirt with yourself in the mirror. Seduce yourself. Like, that is the most powerful thing you can do. I can't explain to you how that makes me feel. Along with that, take time out of the day to really lean into the fact that you are literally insanely capable. Whether it's past trauma that you've been through and you've gotten over, or whether it's just the fact that you are a woman and you are designed to push a human being out of your vagina, then take that as proof that you are insanely capable of anything. As women, we are so much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. That is always true. That's always been true. And I cannot believe, sitting here right now, that I walk through the day sometimes and forget my power and forget how amazing I am and how amazing you are, okay? So I think we have to remind ourselves of those things. But also just like thinking, okay, what what do you really enjoy doing? Like, what makes you feel present? Like, what makes you feel sexy? For me, that's putting on some Janae Aiko, some Summer Walker, dimming my lights and getting on my pole, letting myself move with the music, wearing minimal clothing. It's just insane. If you've not tried pole dancing, give it a go. Give it a go. I think I had 5 lessons and then I was like, fuck it, I need a pole in my room. Need a pole in my room. So that's another tip for you. I got these pretty clips the other day. I'm obsessed with them. I'm going to wear them tonight. Let me put them in. How does it look? Be honest. I just thought they were stunning. I had to get them for myself. That's another thing. Hold on. That's another thing, like, you need to treat yourself and you have to spend money to treat yourself. Like I said, flirt with yourself in the mirror. It's free. If you don't have a mirror, go to a river where you can see your reflection. There's no excuses, ladies. A car mirror, as you're walking past a car mirror, give yourself a little wink. Wow, you're sexy, you're looking sexy today. Okay, let's do this side. Just nailed that into my head. What do we think? Obviously, if you're not financially stable or financially in a place where you can take yourself on dates and buy yourself flowers and stuff, which is, again, really recommend. I don't do that enough either. There really is like a power in loving your own company, spending time with yourself and really enjoying that time. Just like we need to spend quality time with other people, we need to spend quality time by ourselves. And that's not scrolling on TikTok or watching YouTube videos. Quality time with ourselves is eating food that we love with no distraction. It's doing an activity that you love, laughing out loud and talking to yourself. Like, all these things are just so empowering and we need to do them more. But yeah, other free ways that you can love yourself. It's not actually free, come to think of it, because water costs money, but have a bath, bathe yourself, really embrace your vessel. We're always stuck in here and we don't often tap into the body. So any form of like light exercise is very sensual. Bit of yin yoga, or is it yang? Yin yang, the slow kind of yoga, dancing, just lying on the floor. Just lying on the floor and breathing. Like, I feel like we overcomplicate things so much as well, and it takes 5 seconds to ground yourself. And I know it's different for some different people, but I really think we've fallen for a lie here, and it doesn't cost thousands and thousands of pounds to practice self-care, you know? Obviously, I know therapy can be expensive, but at the same time, the money that you spend on self-care, in my eyes, is always going to be worth it. Therapy is one of the best things that you can do for your mental health. From experience, it's the best thing you can do for your mental health and for your life and for everything. You know, your brain is like everything. It's the way that you perceive the world. You know, you're always in your head. But another thing, you can write yourself love letters. You can, one of the things that I really think is powerful is just talking to yourself. That's free. Giving yourself pep talks, and not just in those moments where you really need it, you know. Every day you wake up and you give yourself a pep talk. But a bit of a harsh truth now as well is self-love doesn't just come from resting and rejuvenating, because that's half the battle. But the other half of self-love, in my eyes, and what I'm discovering more and more as I go through life, is a big part of self-love is actually pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, doing things that scare you, that you know will improve and elevate your life. You know, they might be uncomfortable, really difficult things. That might be a difficult conversation that you need to have. There might be a phone call that you need to make. There might be somewhere you need to go today, somewhere you need to get up and get dressed to go to. And it can be so difficult to do those things. But in doing those things, you are practicing self-love, because you're saying, regardless of my negative feelings and emotions right now, regardless of this negative life script that I have going on, I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to put me first. And I'm going to put my heart first. I'm going to put my future first, above all of that bullshit that gets in the way. And you have to do that in order to really commit to self-love and to commit to yourself, you know? We're always talking about relationships and how committed we can be to other people, but when it comes down to it, are you committed to yourself? Are you committed to your own love for yourself? Are you committed to building a relationship with you? because that's really what the questions that you need to be asking. And just to touch on that as well, like, you can want to be in a relationship and you can have this ideal view and picture of a relationship that you want to be in. But at the end of the day, I'm in that picture perfect relationship in my eyes, but I'm still struggling with self-love. Like, it doesn't just go away because someone else is giving you love. You always have to fill your cup every day. It's an ongoing challenge, you know what I mean? I sounded really mankini then. It's an ongoing challenge, guys. It's an ongoing challenge. I sound like Tom from Love Island. Yeah, I fancy it, but, you know, from where I'm from in Barnsley, I just go with every girl I see. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my little pep talk. It is a short one, but that's just what I had to say today on Valentine's Day. I'm sending my love to everyone out there who's struggling at the minute with loving themselves and just feeling good in themselves. And everyone who is feeling good in themselves, sending my love everywhere, in every single direction. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit more lighthearted than my previous ones. And was it lighthearted? It was just, I just look insane. I just look insane. Okay, I love you and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.